Hello and welcome back to Meditating with me, Sona. I'm so happy to be here with you today. We're going to be practicing the mindfulness of breathing practice and particularly looking at how we can cultivate focus in our meditation. But let's just think a little bit about why we need to develop focus when we're practicing mindfulness. Well, today in this modern world we live in, there's just so much to do, so many things to think about, so many activities to pay attention to. It's not surprising that so many people's attention span seems to be decreasing. So to counter this, we need to practice more and more focusing the mind and paying attention to one thing at a time, just staying with one experience, one thing that's going on, and just being there, aware of what's happening around us, but focusing more and more on that one object. So today, this is what we're going to do. We're going to be developing our ability to focus the mind and paying attention to one thing at a time. Usually in meditation, we anchor the mind in the present moment. We focus the mind in the present moment and in the body by paying attention to our breathing. So we're going to be doing the mindfulness of breathing today, but we're also going to be adding in something a little extra to help the mind be a little bit more occupied, a little bit more interested perhaps in the whole breathing process. We're going to practice by paying attention both to our breathing and to counting the breaths that we have. So if you like to just make yourself comfortable, get a posture that feels both relaxed, alert, and in this posture just becoming aware first of all of sensations in the body. And just being aware if there's any tension, any discomfort, any pain. And as best you can, releasing any tension, maybe with the out breath. And gradually bringing your attention to your breathing. Where do you feel the sensations when you breathe? So being aware that you're breathing in and you're breathing out. Breathing in and out. And then we could just try counting with the breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, count 1. Breathe in, breathe out, count 2. In, out, 3. And so on. Do it at your own pace, of course. And if you manage to get to 10, just go back to 1. If you forget where you are, if your mind wanders off like a puppy, you just call it back and just go back to 1. Please do not give yourself a hard time if you find you're not counting to more than 4 or 5 or even 3. Just go back to 1. It's just learning to count with the breath that's important. And now just broadening your awareness briefly to be aware of your body, sensations in the body, Just checking that you're not tightening anywhere, stiffening up, causing more tension, but letting go, allowing the breath to release tension. You get a sense of calming down. And then just go back to counting your breath again. Breathing in, breathing out. 1. In, out. 2. And so on. If you find you're having any thoughts about counting, then as best you can, just let them be just thoughts. Don't need to give any value to this system, it's just something to try now, see what happens. And coming back to the breath. So this is the mindfulness of breathing, it's not the mindfulness of counting. So the essential thing is to stay with your breath. And just using the counting to help you keep your attention, place your attention on the sensations you have when you breathe, the sensations of breathing. Okay, we're going to now bring this meditation to a close for those who want to stop now, and for others who want to continue meditating for a longer period, please feel free to do so. And when we finish the meditation, again it's good just to take a few moments to ask ourselves what happened. How did I find that? Did I learn anything from it? Was it useful? And it may be good to just remember that counting is another kind of technique we could use to help develop focus at times when we feel that we are a little bit distracted or all over the place and we need something a bit more kind of solid, as it were, to just draw our attention, bring a bit more interest to our breathing. So I hope you continue for the rest of your day, evening, enjoying whatever it is you're doing, bringing as much awareness and mindfulness to that. And look forward to meditating with you again in the not too distant future.